So today I'm gonna show you some tricks on how to play the blues. Pretty much I'm gonna try to go through the licks and the chords that I was using. I've used this form for A7. This is a very typical one for advanced guitarists. Normally we're using this one with open strings. Now this one does not using any open string. It's a movable form. Okay, so we can also use it for B7, G7, G sharp 7, C here, whatever. Then this one I like very much. Now if we could use this form to play a D7 like I was using here, or E7 here, and so it's basically what I'm using is, if I use only these three fingers, we have a seventh chord, and if I add here I can add the ninth, so that's pretty useful to give it a nice sound for the blues. And at the end, on the last bar, we could also play a ninth augmented. So one fret more, and we have this very typical turnaround sound. So those were the chords that I was using, and then basically pentatonic scale and blues scale. Of course, this one. And for the blues scale, we have to add this note here. So that would be 6th fret. And it's not a note like the rest of the notes for the pentatonic. It's a note that it won't always sound right, especially if you hold it. You should not stay there. We use it to go through. So like for instance, or okay, but we will end in a note of the pentatonic. And even better, what I was doing, you should try to end on one of the notes for the chord that is falling right there. So for instance, if I go from D7 to A7, I will go and I finish here, A. Or if I go from A7 to D7, I will go and I finish here. So I go through the blue note, and I start here. I can start also using the open E. That sounds really good, one of my favorites. And you can go and you finish there. On D, because we should fall on the note of the chord, or one of the notes of the chord, together with the chord, or when the chord is playing. That means during the bars where we have that chord. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, then I fall there for A, second bar of A, I fall once again on A, 2, 3, 4, D, still D, for instance. So I have 1, 2, first bar of A7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I give like an accent there with that feel, or it could be also 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, D. No, so we could go, and I play these 3 notes. Okay, so go up, fret by fret, up to E, and I play these three strings right here. Okay, for E7, and then I add the 9th afterwards. And I use this note once again as passing note between E and D. And I do the same with D7, so I play D7 and then I add the 9th. And then we can go so that's the last 2 bars of the blues. We have I play A7. We can play it also like that. You know, the good thing is open 5th string. That's A. So we can play A7 just like that, and then go or I normally just always keep playing it like this. But you can also go and then last 2 bars, that would be for the turn around. So before you start again, I'm playing G, F sharp, F, and then I fall on E. And so I play the low E string, but I go to this chord. Then I add the 9th, and then I omit the 9th. So 1 step more to get this one. And to finish, you could go and just the chord 1 fret up, and then you go back, and then you have this good turnaround. So. And you could just play just these notes, and you play twice each note, G, F sharp, F, and you fall here, and you can fall on this chord, and you can go to this one, and add the 9th if you like. Or you can also add, for instance, this note, that's E, 1 octave higher, and you could go. And then make a little feel before you reach E7 here, for instance, or and now you can play the blues with all together, the pentatonic, the blues scale, different chord forms, also with adding a 9th here, and with this turn around. So good luck and have a lot of fun with this form of playing the blues. I hope you like it. I hope it is useful for you. You can subscribe to the channel. There's more videos, more lessons, more covers of good songs coming up, and even some new acoustic versions of old songs of mine. And give a thumbs up also if you can, please. Everything helps. If you have any questions, you can put it below in the comments, and I will try to get back to you in Britain or with a new video. Have a great week.